A wave of pro-Palestinian protests has erupted across several elite college campuses. And right now at NYU, there is a standoff. It's happening right now between pro-Gaza students and the police. But at Columbia University, the epicenter of these protests, some pro-Palestinian supporters crossed into outright anti-Semitism with calls for violence against Jewish students. The threat was so real that all of Columbia's classes went remote today. President Biden weighed in last night saying, quote, "In recent days, we've seen harassment and calls for violence against Jews. This blatant anti-Semitism is reprehensible and dangerous, and it has absolutely no place on college campuses or anywhere in our country." So after landing in New York this morning, I decided to go straight to Columbia. I wanted to go see the protests for myself, hear from students on both sides and citizens from the community that are being affected by all of this. And surprisingly, the people least willing to speak to me were the pro-Palestinian protesters. Take a look. Hard to believe this is one of America's most prestigious universities, Columbia. You've got the pro-Palestine protesters. It's basically taken over the entrance. They're outside. They're also on the inside, banging on the gates. And then you've got a pro-Israel group just 10 feet away over on this side. Palestine will live forever. Free Palestine!
I mean, it's been absolutely crazy. It seems like every day it's getting worse and worse. Jewish people are being harassed, we're being called names. Really? I know the other day people were chasing Jewish students yelling, "Jew, Jew, F you, go back to Poland." It's truly scary to be on this campus.
Go to Gaza! Go to Gaza!
I support the protests of students across college campuses who are peacefully protesting to end a genocide in Palestine. I don't support any violence against any student, any person. I think it's very important that we do not conflate a protest that says, "I believe Palestinians should be alive, and I believe Palestinians are humans who deserve rights and dignity in life." I think it's very dangerous to conflate that with some type of violent rhetoric against Jewish people.
Do you feel unsafe?
I feel like it's a little bit different for me, maybe because I'm not I don't present necessarily as identifiably Jewish to some of my classmates, in the sense of I'm not a boy who wears a yarmulke or don't dress religious or anything like that. And I think that gives me a certain sense of protection.
But even the fact you're saying you don't present as Jewish, I mean, it's 2024 in New York City.
Yeah.
It's kind of startling to hear you say that.
No, it's definitely upsetting.
You're a student at Columbia. Yeah. They're not letting us in. No. Do you mind going in and getting us a video so we can see what's actually happening? Okay, we'll wait for you here.
Free Palestine!
So these are all students if they were allowed in?
So a lot of them are faculties. A lot of them wearing the robes, so that's signifying we are faculty here.
How does this make you feel?
The highly distinguished Columbia University, and they are advocating for genocide. They are advocating for free Palestine, which means a genocide act against all the Israelis and Jews within the land of Israel.
Do you feel safe on campus?
No, not at all. I didn't want to be here.
So the reason he had to go in and get the video for us is because they're only allowing students and faculty on the campus. You have to have your ID, massive, massive security. So all those people you saw in his video are people affiliated with the university for the most part, which is just kind of unbelievable.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.